it's another week, and this week we're going to be trying to find out whether caravans or motorhomes are better. So let's get into the video and try and figure this one out. Over this last few months, we've been taking on a few more motorhomes. We've been trying to build up the amount of stock that we've got in the motorhomes, and the actual big reason for that is, the new site that we're taking on, it used to be a motorhome dealer. Most recently it was a large motorhome dealer, so it only makes sense for us to have, or try and have, a decent amount of stock of used motorhomes on there. So that is something that we're trying to build up, and we've just took another motorhome in ready, another one at the back, we've got another one here, and the question is, as I said, is what is better? Is the caravan better? Is the motorhome better? I think I'm always going to go with the caravan, but then other people are always going to go and say, well, no, the motorhome is better. The freedom that I've got with the motorhome is better than the caravan. I've not got to tow it round. It's literally there. I just jump in it, off I go. If I want to go off around Europe, I'm not towing something behind me. But then you've got the caravaner, and the caravaner's sat there and he's saying, well, no, the motorhome doesn't work, does it? We pull up on site, we get there, we've gone on our holiday, we've forgot something. Right, pack it all away, put it all back. Come on, we've got to all pack a complete motorhome away, because we've now got to drive 10 minutes down the road to pick up some bits that we haven't brought, that we've forgot. So, and we're always going to get this divide between caravans and motorhomes. What is better? Is it the caravan? Is it the motorhome? We'll have a look in the new one that has just turned up, a little 2005. Now, we actually sold this motorhome about 4 years ago, and we've just took it back in. So this is going to be coming on sale. It's not been cleaned or anything as yet. Literally, it's just had all the bits, the personal bits and pieces removed. So it's on the Fiat, little 5-speed. I drove this back. I actually went and picked this up and brought this back in. Cracking little motorhome. Not the normal sort of tin shed in the back here rattling around, which is what I normally moan about. It was a real pleasure to drive, to be fair. Nice fixed bed, decent washroom, and that is probably my biggest bugbear with the motorhome. And that's that you're driving down the road and this is all that I can hear in the background. I get there and I've got a headache. It's just, I think in certain situations I would love the motorhome. It would really work well. But for us, I think, because we've got a family, we like to travel around a lot. We like to go somewhere. We like to go to somewhere that we can go to the beach. So it's not always practical for ourselves to sort of just be able to drive the motorhome down to the beach. And I'm being very personal here. People say, well, I can put the bikes on the back, I can take a little trailer with a car on the back, I can tow. Why am I towing with a motorhome? Just have a caravan. But that is an option, and people do that. And not one thing is right for everybody. It's always going to be a compromise of one way or another. It might be that you hate towing, really do not like actually towing a caravan around. It just there's a lot of people that do not like it. And then obviously, if you want to stay in this country and you want to go travelling around, or you want to go travelling around in Europe, the motorhome is the perfect thing, because you've not got that fear of sort of, oh, I don't want to be towing, I don't like the towing. You just jump in this and it's just the same as a van, basically. So not one thing, but let's have a look at what the actual pros and the cons of the motorhome is, because if you're thinking of going for a caravan or for a motorhome, it's difficult to know what is going to suit. But the big factor, we're in a 2005 and the price on this is 23,995. £24,000 for a 2005 motorhome. I can buy a 2016 Caravan for £16,000. And that's got a fixed bed. It's got your seating at the front. I've got a lovely kitchen area, really nice and modern. 2016, as I say. It's a lot newer van. Look at the washroom that you get in this. So it is a difficult one. And the big thing is that sort of what you're going to be spending on a motorhome, you can get a really nice caravan and a car to be towing with for the same sort of money as what you're going to be spending on a motorhome. But then some people might say, well, if I've got to go and buy a new car and the caravan, then I may as well just have the motorhome, hadn't I? If I've got to buy something to tow my caravan, doesn't really make sense, does it? I may as well just go and pay the more money and have the motorhome. But you've got the option that if that tow vehicle is then a decent vehicle that you can use as an everyday car, you're a lot more likely to be using that as an everyday car than the motorhome. And then some people say, well, actually, I'm going to go for a smaller motorhome then. I can actually get a smaller motorhome that I can use every day. This sort of a thing, you can use it every day. I can take that shopping, I can get into majority of the car parks. It's not massive, it's not huge. A big 4x4 isn't going to take up much more room. So something like that, you have got that option. You can use that as your everyday driver. So it's just a very, very personal thing. Not one thing is going to suit anybody and everybody else. It is always normally sort of that divide of I don't like the towing, or I don't want to get to site in my motorhome and then I'm stuck there. I've got to look at public transport, and it's doable with the motorhome. It is doable. You can sort of plan your journey and get it where there's a bus stop right outside, or you're quite close to all the local amenities. So if you need to go out, you can just go for a nice walk. Weather's changing. It's getting lighter. It's getting lighter earlier. It's staying lighter later. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the outdoors. Let's go for a walk. You've got the option. But a motorhome, I think, in the UK takes a lot more planning. And again, I think I am biased. I am very, very biased on that. We've just always, it's my personal preference of we'd always pick a caravan over a motorhome. So I'm probably the wrong person to ask what is better, the caravan or the motorhome. But my honest thing is that nobody can tell you, because what suits somebody else isn't going to suit you. It might be that the motorhome works out a hell of a lot better. But the one thing that we are doing is our new site that we're going to be opening up hopefully in May is going to cater for both. I think all the motorhomes we're going to put over to the new sales site. We give a little tip or a little hint in last Friday's video that's popping up now, and we sort of planted a bit of a banner in the background, and that actually sort of said where our new sales site is going to be. So we will be releasing more, and we're going to sort of show the journey of setting up that new site, getting everything ready. We've got a hell of a lot of planning. Luckily, I think we've sorted 90% of the stuff out now. We've got our service engineer, we've got the sales, we're looking for somebody on the valeting side, and we've started to build up the motorhome stock, as you can see. We've got a few caravans that we've put away into our off-site barn. We've got some of the caravans actually over here that are already for sale. Some of these will be going over to the new location, and then obviously we're going to be buying up more vans as well over the next few weeks. So it's just going to be a gradual build up, ready for the new site. we're going to be doing obviously single axles, twin axles, a bit of everything, but we're not going to have huge amounts of stock to begin with. Over this next couple of weeks, as I say, we will, as we're getting closer to actually opening up, we will be buying more stock back in again. Lovely little D4, so again, something perfect if you're looking for a smaller caravan, a little bit lighter, but you don't want anything huge and heavy. I think these are 1206 kilograms. Have a look at this for 1206 kilograms. So for moving it around, for actually going away using it and whatever, it's a cracking little van. I do like the little Bailey Discovery D44. I think they're a cracking little van for the money and sort of weight wise. And again, this sort of then takes it away where you've not, it might be that your current car can actually tow it, so you've not got the expense of having to go and buy a new car. 17,995, so it's a fairly expensive van, but it's a 2020. So again, I'm being a little bit naughty here because I'm swaying on more on the side of the Caravan than on the motorhome, but it is just a very personal thing, as I say. Hopefully I'll give you some, not just all one way street sort of a thing of just giving you ideas, as if you're looking for a caravan or a motorhome. Hopefully there's just been a few things in there. Let us know in the comments if you're a caravan, if you're a motorhome, which do you prefer, what is better, why do you find it better? Again, we're trying to build up the community on our YouTube channel where you can sort of look through the comments and glean a huge amount of information. So it really helps everybody if you get your comments in there and sort of say, this is why we have a caravan, this is why we have a motorhome, and people can look through that, and it's just then people being able to make their own choice. Hopefully today it is Easter Sunday, so hopefully you've had a fantastic weekend away. We've got Easter Monday tomorrow, so enjoy the most of this bank holiday. Hopefully you're away in your caravan and motorhome and you're having a good time, and hopefully the weather's good. It's decent today, so fingers crossed for a good weekend. If you've not already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, as I say, drop us a comment. Thanks for watching. I'm Mark at the Caravan Place.